Death is the great inevitability, a destination we all share. You are looking at the birthplace of the $500,000 coffin. This is not a simple woodwork shop.
Today, we are stepping inside this highly restricted facility to witness the mesmerizing, deeply satisfying.
The story of a masterpiece doesn't begin on an assembly line. It begins deep in the world's most exclusive forests. Massive transport trucks arrive at the facility's unloading bay, carrying the heavy titans of nature.
These are not ordinary trees. They are premium, centuries-old hardwoods. We are talking about solid mahogany.
Materials chosen for their incredible durability, stunning natural grain, and historical prestige.
Expert graders mark the raw bark with chalk, looking for natural flaws, knots, or weaknesses.
Before a single physical cut is made, the timber is digitized. The heavy logs roll onto an automated conveyor system.
These brilliant green lasers map the exact topography and diameter of the log. This crucial step allows the
maximizing the beautiful sweeping grain patterns hiding beneath the bark. Every single log is tagged, barcoded, and tracked through its entire journey.
Now, the wood faces the beast. A colossal industrial bandsaw, operating with terrifying
Slices through the ancient hardwood like it's butter. The sheer kinetic force generates immense heat, sending cascades of fresh sawdust into the air.
The log is reduced to thick, uniform planks, finally revealing the hidden, golden beauty of the wood grain inside.
High-speed circular saws trim the rough edges, creating perfect rectangles. Here, the factory relies on a beautiful dance of automation. Intelligent robotic arms with vacuum grip technology lift the heavy boards, stacking them seamlessly.
But wood is a living, breathing material. It holds a tremendous amount of water. If a coffin were built right now,
To petrify the timber, the stacks are rolled into massive, high-tech drying kilns. For weeks, the wood is subjected to
This grueling process extracts every last drop of moisture, stabilizing the wood and turning it into a rock-solid.
Emerging from the kilns, the wood is brittle, rough, and dull. It is immediately fed through industrial surface planers. Inside these machines, spinning blades violently shave away the dull, oxidized exterior in a matter of seconds.
What comes out the other side is breathtaking. Smooth, flawless, golden hardwood, completely revitalized.
Quality control technicians wearing protective gear use highly sensitive digital calipers to measure the thickness of the freshly planed boards down to the millimeter.
Because even the widest tree cannot provide a single board large enough for a coffin lid, individual planks must be seamless.
They are then laid flat and locked into a colossal hydraulic press.
The bond created by this press is so strong that the wood will break before the glue joint ever fails.
The seams literally vanish, creating one unified, impenetrable canvas. Now, the geometry of luxury takes shape. But the true artistry happens under the 5-axis CNC routers.
These robotic sculptors use rapidly spinning drill bits to carve intricate, classical motifs directly into the solid wood.
The machine moves with a hypnotic, fluid grace, achieving a level of depth and symmetry that is mathematically perfect.
Yet, machines lack a soul.
To warrant its extraordinary value, the human touch is absolutely mandatory.
Armed with traditional hand chisels, fine grit scrapers, and orbital sanders, they meticulously apply custom-tinted wood filler to microscopic imperfections. They run their bare hands over the wood, feeling for any inconsistency. They will not stop.
It is time for the vessel to take its final structural form. The side panels, the heavy base, and the angled end pieces are brought together on the assembly table.
Heavy-duty steel clamps are ratcheted down, locking the skeleton of the coffin into place.
to ensure a perfect, airtight fit.
This massive machine levels the entire unit, softening sharp corners and perfecting every flat plane.
But the real magic is the clear coat. Much like the meticulous paint job on a $1 million hypercar, the coffin receives.
Finally, the coffin undergoes an intense buffing and polishing process. Technicians use industrial rotary polishers and specialized compounds.
A luxury suit is nothing without its cufflinks. The finished wood is now ready for its hardware.
They are engineered not just for breathtaking aesthetics, but to bear extreme weight without bending or warping.
In the upholstery department, master tailors work with the finest textiles on earth. Premium crushed velvet,
Creating a plush, diamond-patterned headrest and bedding. It is a painstakingly slow, manual process.
Every fold, every crease, and every button is adjusted until it radiates luxury.
The lining is carefully secured into the wooden shell, creating a stark, beautiful contrast against the dark, polished wood. Before a casket can earn its $500,000 price tag and leave the facility, it must survive a brutal final inspection.
Quality control technicians use specialized high-lumen flashlights, sweeping them across the glossy surface. A loose thread in the velvet, or a millimeter of misalignment in the brass hardware. Only when it is deemed absolutely. The finished masterpieces are then carefully wrapped and transported into a massive, climate-controlled warehouse.
Looking down these endless, towering aisles is a surreal and humbling experience. It is a library of legacies.
Thousands of coffins, representing millions of dollars in craftsmanship, sitting in perfect silence.